Now that we have grouping tags around both versions of our logo in the SVG file, now we're going to add a style element. So I'll come over here and make my preview area just a little bit smaller, just to make some more room for our code on the left-hand side here. So up here, before the first grouping tag and after the beginning SVG tag, let's come in here and add a new style tag. So # sign, style, then a space. Let's add an attribute of type, equals, 2 quotes, text/CSS. Then we'll end the tag. Let's hit a few returns, and then we'll end the element. Now, if we were inside of an HTML file, we would simply start adding some CSS rules inside of these style tags. But since we're inside of an XML document, it's a good idea to put all of our CSS rules inside of a comment called CData or character data. And this will let the browser know that anything inside of this CData comment is definitely not XML content. So we'll get our cursor after the beginning style element. We'll type a # sign, exclamation point, then a beginning square bracket, and in capital letters we'll type CData. Then we'll add a beginning and ending square bracket, and then a second square bracket to end the first one, and then an ending tag or a > sign. Now let's get our cursor inside of the double brackets after CData. We'll hit a few returns and split this open. And then I like to have my ending style tag right after the ending CData comment. So this gives me a nice little lockup for the style element. Now anything inside of here will not be considered by the browser to be XML. And now we can create CSS rules just like we would inside of HTML. And what we're going to do first is hide both versions of the logo. So we're going to add classes onto our groups. So first let's come up here and define the classes. So we'll call one .logo_large, then a comma, space, then .logo_small. Put in our beginning and ending brackets, and then the property we're going to set here for both of these elements will be display : space, none. Now in order for these class names to relate to the groups, we're going to add classes onto the group tags. So let's come up here and copy the logo large class name. Let's come down here to the first group. Let's hit a space. We'll add class equals, 2 quotes, paste in logo large. Then we'll come down to the second group, add a class on here as well, 2 quotes, paste in logo large, and I'll change this to logo small. So when you have those in place, hit save, go back to the browser, hit reload, and now we won't see any artwork showing inside of our SVG. So this lets us know that we have successfully added a style element. We have also set some CSS rules inside of a CData comments and added classes to our groups, and all of these settings are working together. So now the SVG graphic is not displaying any of the artwork for both the large and the small logo. And now with this in place, next we'll add some media queries inside of our style element.